me, Jaden Max. I'm back here on the Unnamed Server, and as you can see, it's a very wet and rainy day here, and I'm working on my rice fields. They didn't start off that way, it just got that way, but, you know, just like the Postal Service, you know, rain, shine, snow, sleet, whatever, we're going to continue working here. Basically, I just finished the walkway, kind of. I think this is how it's going to be. I kind of like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it as cobble. I'm looking at it now and thinking it might do better as, say, stone. In the new snapshot, I believe you can now craft cracked and mossy stone, stone bricks, stone brick blocks, and maybe stairs too. I think you make them cracked and mossy. I'm not really sure about that part, but the fact that we can do that means that I can probably do these out of stone bricks and make it look kind of good. But right now I'm gonna keep it as cobblestone because I got tons of it, and it's just something easy I can do. I can always go back and do the stone thing later. What I'm going to do right now is, now that I got all this in, I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this next part. I might start at the bottom, I think, and work my way up. Last time I said how if you can, as long as you have a drop every 7 blocks, the water will come down. Matter of fact, let me take you and show you a place where that will kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. Okay, here we are. We're actually at Mr. Evo's underground base. It's not exactly secret, but he showed this to me a while back, and it's actually, this farm is an imitation of a farm he got from another member, I believe Fuubi, if I'm not mistaken. It's an underground farm. This is a very standard type. I've seen this before. A lot of people on Shadow Race have this as well, where we have water source blocks built into someplace. Oh, I think they're behind there, hidden by pistons on this design. I plan to use droppers or dispensers in mine, I think. Let me see. Where's the switch in here? So we can turn it on and I can give you a better demonstration of what this looks like. It's not planted, and I don't have any plans to plant it for him. That'll just take way too much time. Okay, so here it is. It started. So basically, you get this all planted here. You get the water flowing, and the water will flow down all the blocks, washing everything that's in here down to the hoppers that are underneath the carpet there at the bottom. Let me move up here so I can show you what I'm talking about. His water is placed underneath, behind this wall, and he has a piston system to push the wall up and block the water. So basically he's just using water source blocks that are just sitting there behind the wall and are revealed when the wall comes down. I'm thinking about using a different setup with mine, maybe with droppers, but I kind of like the elegance of this system, just having the source blocks there. It might be a little less finicky than what I'm planning. I don't know. I might have to give that a thought. But essentially, everything that you have planted there, and it could be anything. It could be potatoes, wheat, carrots. It all gets washed down here, lands on top of the. Oops. I'm sorry about that, Evo. I don't even know where that goes to. Here it is. Right here. Okay. So, demonstration there. Yeah, you saw that. Let me do a proper demonstration here. Okay. Let's pretend these carrots are planted. They get washed down here. Up. They get picked up by the hopper. And they all come down here. And then up right here. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Only mine is not going to be this easy, because mine is going to involve some natural shapes. The geometry is going to have to be different. So getting that water to flow and bring everything where it's supposed to be is going to be a bit of a challenge. As well, this one is here where it's covered up, so there's not going to be a lot of problems with mobs jumping around and spoiling the farmland. mine is going to be out in the open. And you see here, even though his is here covered up, he still has some spaces where maybe he was jumping around. Maybe there's some dark areas. Oh yeah, well, no, not really. This is just so far down that it's kind of, we get that bedrock fog here. But mine is going to be out in the open. We're going to have spiders and stuff wanting to jump on it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. But we'll figure that out. Anyway, let's get back up to the project. Okay, looks like I'm coming together pretty well on this. I'm taking a look at it right now because it's not quite coming together. Well, it's coming together kind of the way I expected it, because I'm putting it together in a pretty straightforward way, and I'll go back and do some adjustment to it later. But as I look at it right now, there's some things that are not working for me. One, I'm kind of wanting it to go up a little steeper than it is now. You see my walk? Whoa! Hey, you! Get my sword. There he goes. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Oh, we got a new gamer here. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to put this game. You see my walkway here, and I kind of wanted this to be up higher than the walkway, but that's not what's going on right now as I start to build it. And I'm thinking I kind of want it to be up a little higher, mainly because as I get up here, it's going to come in a little lower. I did step it up a little bit here. I went up a couple levels here and stepped it up, and this is just where the water's going to cascade down. I'll probably replace all this dirt with cobblestone later, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be replacing this with either smooth stone or stone brick. And so I'm kind of wanting to keep these separate for now. But I think I'll probably replace this with cobblestone later. And the water will come down and cascade over that and continue down the valley. Now the problem I'm having here, one, we have these areas over here. The water is going to start way up there with some dispensers, I'm thinking. And it's going to come down. It's not going to want to turn that corner to go get these areas. So I'm probably going to have to put dispensers in the walls here. That may not be a problem. It is going to be a pain in the butt to do, but it may not be a big problem to wire up. I'm going to have this cascading section down here. I'll probably put more dispensers down here. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm probably going to have to put dispensers here to get that water to come down. Let me go ahead and fill this in. There. That is not really the thing that's worrying me. What's giving me some problems is how I'm going to complete this last section here. I guess I could start by getting rid of these birch trees. And by the way, this setup I have with this time lapse, I can't speak today. This time lapse, it's really working well. I really like how it's freeing me up. I don't have to talk the whole time I'm doing this work, and I'm hoping this is more interesting for you guys to watch the way I'm doing this time lapse. It's allowing me to move a lot more quickly through this project than I normally would with my old way of doing things. Having an extra camera up there to record everything. But I'm afraid, I'm kind of not sure how I'm going to continue this project right now. I'm going to pause the video, look over some things from different angles, give it a think, and I'll be right back with you. Well, I went away, I did some work here, and then I went away and thought about it for a little bit. This is what I got so far. But there's going to have to be some changes done here. I'm going to go ahead and change the parts that I want to be cobblestone to cobblestone. I'm going to go ahead and start putting down the smooth stone as well. Let me take a look. I'm not sure even how to craft. I heard that you could craft smooth stone into mossy and broken and stuff. Let me take, oops, that's not it. Oh, by the way, you may notice there's some slight changes here. While I'm working on that project on camera, I've been working on this little storage area off camera. And so I'm not even sure what's changed from the last time. One of the things definitely is my stone's over here now. So let me pull that out. But let me see, I'm going to need a lot more of that. Okay. And I extended this out because I'm going to make this kind of the main entrance to the storage area. Though I'm still debating it because it means kind of a walk around to get over to these things over here, but maybe I'll just put things I don't use very often over here. I don't know. But I'm doing that also off camera. We're still working on the mountain over there. Got most of it hollowed out. I'm just a little bit from the bedrock. Once I get down to the bedrock, I'll start building it up. Once I start building it up on the inside, I'm going to start recording that. So I'm hoping to have this done by the time I get ready to work on that, or, well, I'll just stop once I get there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start replacing some of this stuff here. It's going to start taking shape. I may go on ahead and do some hoeing too, just to get everything situated in here. I kind of want to get things figured out. This is not going to be, I decided, as complicated as I originally planned it to be. It's going to be a little simpler than that, but I'm still hoping to make it look aesthetically kind of what I'm going for, kind of pleasing, because the last thing I want to do is just have something that's an imitation of what everybody else is doing, and we have a lot of these kind of terraced farms already. I have a vision for this. I'm going to try very hard to get the vision to come to fruition. Anyway, let me get to work here. Okay, I've been back and forth on this quite a bit, on and off today, trying to figure out what to do with this thing to make it look good, and I think I kind of got something here. For starters, I got this. Decided to put, instead of making all of this farmland, because I don't need all that food anyway, I decided to put in a little water feature here. Let's see, trying to get this so the water's all flowing in the right direction. There we go. And eventually I'm going to come back. I'm going to replace some of this grass with brick, I think. I'm going to make this a little more ornate than I originally planned to. With this nice little water feature here, I'm going to have the entrance coming down there, which I was originally going to put an entrance to the mountain, maybe on the back of the mountain or on top. I wasn't sure. But I think if with this lowered like it is, I then come in here, I'll probably take this down and make some sort of entrance that comes through there, as well as stairs that lead up here. I'm going to continue to work on that. This here, I think. Oh, matter of fact, let me go up and get me my hoe and actually start hoeing some land here. Take a look at how this is starting to come together, because I really want to get this completed today. So I'm going to take a look at this. In doing this, it's Sunday today, where I am, and been busy with this. Went out, saw some friends and family this morning. Came back, started to work on this. Stopped every now and then for family stuff. And just a moment ago, I put our son to bed. I don't like that. I don't like that. Right there. Yeah, I don't like that. But what can I do about it? Because underneath that, if I can take that out, that's where the water source block is. So it kind of has to be that way. I mean, I could shorten this up and put the grass blocks here. I mean, that would work. It would get rid of that. I think I'll do that. Like that. Because this will still get wet. The water will still flow down and take those out. Okay, I'll do that. I know it's not the most efficient thing, but that's not what this project is about. It's about form over function. It's not about efficiency, it's about making it look good. And so that's what I'm really working on here. There we go. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I'll do something like that there, though. Like I said, I'm going to replace this with something. I'm not sure if I'll leave it as grass. I may just leave it as grass. Just kind of like that. Matter of fact, I think I may bring this up. The thing is, I'm going to have to go get a lot more dirt, but that shouldn't be a problem because I was already planning to dig that out. I'm going to do a building project over there, so I can get some of that dirt to use for the project. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just this has been a bit tedious and probably been easier if I had planned this out a little better. But would have, should have, could have. So I'm going to keep working on this, going to keep pushing this out, keep building this up, and I'll be right back with you. Oh boy, now I feel like I'm getting to the end of this project here. Here's what I have so far. I went on ahead and tilled some of the soil just to get an idea of what the thing's going to look like. And I decided what I was going to do about the water source. I have these pools set up, and this is typically what you see with these kind of white rice fields in Japan. At the top of the mountain, there's usually pools of water. Somewhere along the lines, there's some sort of gate that opens and lets the water flow down. I'm going to put in pistons, I believe, under these blocks here that will pull these blocks down. Oops. Oh, better put that back. And that's going to let the water inside flow out through that source. And it's going to come down, flow down the mountain here. I'm going to have to put in some things here to stop and redirect this water down. Like so. Make that look nice there. But this is going to redirect the water down. The water is going to continue to flow down over into this little area down here. There, like that. Let's do this a little bit. There we go. There. Because I want the water to stop here. And it's not going to do that. Actually, no, I don't want that. Because I'm going to put in hoppers. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put in hoppers here. So actually, I want the dirt to be right there. But I'm going to need to get another shovel and some more dirt. So I got some darkness under there. I'm going to have to take care of that too. So the water's going to come down. It's going to cascade down. I'm going to redirect it here. That's going to help me keep the form of this mountain, but keep the water coming in and directed, and hopefully keep these crops in. I won't know until I actually put it to use to see if it works the way I want it to, and if it will look the way I want it to. But theoretically, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to replace this with hoppers, so the water will come down, hit this wall, and stop whatever is brought down with the water is going to enter those hoppers. I'll have the chest here, so the hoppers will direct everything to the chest right there, and that's where I'll pick up my food if it all works the way I want it to. Over on this side, I'm going to have the pistons open right down here, so the water is going to flow down through there. I believe I'll be able to work that out the way I want it to. The water is going to flow down here. I'll probably will also put some pistons in the wall here and have some water behind that, just some simple source blocks maybe, and get that to come down. I may just do droppers, I don't know. You're really getting on my nerves, and he's not actually here, so I can't do anything about that. I'll go take care of him later. But the water's going to come down. It's going to flow down. What I may do is just make this grass over here against the wall, so I don't have to worry about planting that and the problems that's going to come from that. Because I got plenty of space over here. I know it doesn't look exactly like the picture, but it's going to do the job, and I think it looks pretty good. I am going to do some decoration, some additional decoration. Let me get back up here. I'm going to do some additional decoration and replace some of this dirt with cobblestone. Probably replace some of this dirt along here with cobblestone. I was also thinking about brick or mossy cobble or something that's going to make that look good. To find mossy cobble, I haven't yet found the dungeon on the server. I got to do some exploration. I got my house way out, or my territory out there, southern territories. That's the south, right? Yep. The southern territories are right out there. I'm not going to go out there and explore until 1.8 comes out, so I can get some of the new generated features of that. There's still some things that we're looking forward to. I hear there's supposed to be some generated structures out there once 1.8 comes out. So I don't want to do much exploration out there until then. But once that comes, I'll go out there. I'll get some more materials to finish this up. Anyway, I'm going to putz around here, do some more terrace fielding kind of stuff here. But for right now, I'm going to end this video. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. Those things are welcome and help my channel out. And give me a favorite. Anything like that will help me out. Once again, this is Jaden Max. I'm playing on UnNamed Server. Thank you for watching. Oh, darn. I love that. I love that a lot, especially now that I got that, so I can heal up. Lock down Timo. Oh, he's running away. His rise is too slow in the early game. Okay, now he's going to be a lot faster. I just did my R. My R does raise his speed temporarily. Gives him a speed boost. It also gives him a lot of other beneficial properties that I will use to gank Timo here if he gets himself too close. Like that. I love that.